Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on the one for you. So guys, once again, we're here to talk about
lesbians.
Lesbian.
Lesbians.
Lesbians. Lesbian.
Lesbians. Lesbians.
Lesbian.
Lesbians.
Lesbians.
Lesbians. Lesbians.
That's right, guys. We're here to talk about
Lesbians.
Hey guys, I've said this once, I'll say it 1,000 times. The only way that a chick can even come close to understanding what dudes go through is actually start dating chicks, right? Because guys, you have all these chicks that are saying, oh yay, I'm dating women now, and there's no cisgendered hetero men to ruin things. It's gonna be sunshine and rainbows, and we're gonna share tampons, yay! And then they actually start dating chicks and find out
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
guys, that chicks are toxic AF, right? And that's why lesbian relationships are toxic AF, right? So guys, we're going to dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these lesbians talking about how toxic and crazy relationships are. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, guys. I have a Discord, check that out. I have a second channel, check that out. I have a playlist at the end with more lesbian videos, and let's get into this.
How come no one told me there's so many unwritten rules in relationships? So I went to a restaurant the other day. I got some food. I called baby girl and said, yo, I'm at this restaurant. You want some food? I sent her the link. She said, no. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah, I'm sure. I don't want anything to eat. All right, bet. So I didn't get her anything. I get home with my little bag of leftovers, right? She opened the bag up. She's like, where mine at? Excuse me, what? She's like, yeah, where mine? I said, you said you didn't want anything to eat. So I didn't get you anything to eat. She was looking at me confused, like she never said she didn't want anything. So now she has attitude because I didn't bring her shit back. So we got into this whole discussion about how no doesn't mean no.
Look at that.
Where the hell is this written at? No means no. So I guess this goes to say, if you ever go to a restaurant and your woman says no, always bring something back. It could be a drink or some fries, a side salad, something. Because she was pissed off for at least 15 good minutes until she just ultimately took my shit, and then I was hungry for the rest of the night.
Look at that.
But just, yeah, get her some food if you go anywhere. Get her something.
Welcome to being a man, you absolute knucklehead.
You stupid woman!
Guys, in the comments, I want you to tell me, guys, how many times this has happened to you. You call your girl, whoever you were at the time, hey yo, I'm stopping by Jack in the Box or Burger King or Chipotle. You want anything? No, I don't want anything. Are you sure? Cause I'm getting me something. No, I don't want anything, right? And then you show up to the house and she's going through your bag and she's like, where's mine? I didn't get you anything. She says,
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch!
And then you're fighting for the rest of the night, right? And now this chick here, who dates women, is experiencing the same thing. Welcome to our world, right? This is the only way that they understand. Guys, see 63 comments here. Someone says, always order extra. Look at that. Someone says, when I go without my partner, I give her the link to the menu the night before. Before I leave, she knows what she wants. I double check with her. This is not on you, that's on her. Guys, someone responded and said, you're inconsiderate. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Someone says, she said that she didn't want anything from that restaurant. Guys, these chicks are cooked, right? This is the only time where the sisterhood turns against chicks is when they're lesbians, right? Being confused about chicks, being treated badly by chicks, expecting the sisterhood to take their side, right? Guys, there are hashtags. Hashtag lesbian TikTok. Hashtag black lesbian. Hashtag stems of lesbian of TikTok. Hashtag stay toxic. clown world.
When it comes to lesbian relationships in general, do y'all feel like damn near abuse has kind of not, and when I say abuse, it doesn't have to mean a person is putting hands on you every day. If they did it once, twice, that's an abuse relationship, period. To me, it doesn't have to be every day. But do y'all feel like lesbian relationships kind of like normalize, like, oh, we two, like you were saying earlier, like we two
Very much
females,
so.
like, if you a girl, I'm a girl too, I'm gonna hit you back if you hit me. Like, has
There
it
you go.
become normal because we two females?
I do feel like it is a little more lenient, of course.
Yeah,
you
with
know what I
lesbians.
mean? Yeah, because you a girl, I'm a girl, but you not about to.
Lesbians make it seem like that shit so normal. I'm like, that's not.
First of all, I'm gonna make this comment
Yeah.
because it bothered me. At the end of the day, I never tried to play victim. I just wanted to make it be known. Like I'm always been real. I've always been uncut, and I've always been raw. And at that time, we were broken up, so I told my story, and I was laughed at. It was like, oh, how you let her beat you up, but you out here trying to beat up so and so.
Look at
Me
that.
hitting on someone I love and hitting on a stranger is two different things. Like, I don't know you, boo boo. Like, I love you. Calm down, Batman. Not too much.
Yeah.
Like, so when it happened,
Guys, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. She's saying that she's violent and hitting strange people, but then hitting the person that she loves, that's just crossing the line. You shouldn't be hitting anyone, you absolute dunderhead.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Look at that. Look at that.
okay, let's talk about it. When it happened to Krishan and Blueface, it was, whoa, oh my goodness, I feel for her. Oh, poor you.
Kinda, but sometimes people.
Let's
toxic.
really talk about it. Like, she got sympathy. Like, people cared for her. People were worried about her. Ain't nobody was worried about me. Ain't nobody care about me. Ain't nobody, like,
I feel what you're saying.
Like, nobody cared. They didn't
get
get
it.
it was laughed at. So no, I think it's very normalized. You can get I can scroll on TikTok right now and we'll find you want to talk shit, you want to run your mouth, bitch, we
Right.
both girls. Point of view, we both girls.
Whole lot of gay
Look
shit.
at that, guys. Yeah, so they're saying that this is normalized, this toxicity in the lesbian community, man. Right? These girls will get in an argument, right? And all of a sudden it's,
Ellie, I'ma kill you, you fucking whore.
and then she says,
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch.
hey guys, can you imagine two B-dub lesbians,
girl,
this
I'm
one
funny.
and this one here, getting in an argument? Guys,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
yo, they're gonna throw down. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. And guys, and there's no one to walk away. Because guys, most of the time, we're like, look, I gotta leave because someone will call the law on me, whatever. But these chicks, there's two chicks, so they ain't walking away. And there's two B-dubs too. That's a recipe for disaster. Man, why is the race card not out? Hey guys, there's 32 comments. Someone says, I just don't understand why you would even want to put hands on someone you love. Someone says, it's DV no matter what. Someone says, 14 years in a relationship, constantly being hit by my girl. One night, I snapped and I became the bad guy. Next person says, I feel like it's normalized just because we're both females, period. It's not healthy. Damn. Someone says, as a person who's going through a breakup because my girlfriend was handsy, so women forget we both women. Look at that. Someone says, yep, a lot of DV is normalized, but there needs to be healing. Man, oh man, this is craziness, guys. And guys, are hashtags. Hashtag lesbian TikTok. Hashtag lesbians. Hashtag LDHD TV. Hashtag LDHD TV show. Hashtag abusive relationships clown world.
Where you going?
I'm about to go to the crib. What are
You just got here, babe.
I've been here for 2 weeks.
Oh shit, for real?
Look at that.
Just get clothes and come
All right.
back. Okay.
All right. I'll be right. I'm gonna go grab some clothes and I'll be right back.
All right. Hurry up. Hurry up. Ooh, she got a suitcase. Hey, babe.
Look at you. You happy now?
I am.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like happy as shit that we live together now. Cause like if we didn't, I mean, I don't know how it works. I'm happy. I mean, hopefully you don't have no regrets, because I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Listen, you don't have to worry about me. You don't have to text me. You don't have to call me. I'm good off of you. This is the worst decision of my life, bro. I regret all this shit, bro. I'm never coming back here again. Don't worry about me. Okay. I'm gonna just block you then. I'm gonna block you. What you mean you gonna block me? See? We can never just talk about stuff. Why we just can never talk about shit? Like,
look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Right? We've all had crazy girlfriends, guys. But can you imagine 2 of your crazy exes in relationships with each other? And guys, this is the only way that they can understand a little bit what men go through, right? And guys, she has 1,500 comments. Someone says, why is it we lesbians make major life decisions in a matter of hours? Someone says, man, y'all don't want to leave for real anyways. Look at that. Someone says, yep, every 2 weeks, like clockwork. I'm glad it wasn't me. Can anyone just tell me why they do that? Toxic studs, my ex, any input. Look at that. Someone says, man, this is so accurate. I'll never understand. Someone says, we can't even make it 48 hours. Someone says, y'all was about to move out, now you want to talk about ish. Look at that, guys. And guys, are hashtags. Hashtag studs of TikTok. Hashtag femmes of TikTok. Hashtag stud TikTok. Hashtag stud talk. Hashtag lesbian TikTok. Hashtag femmes of TikTok. Clown world.
In my red eyes, I have a migraine from hell. But I thought I needed to come on here because I've been getting a lot of hate mail since I posted that video regarding toxic masculinity in the lesbian community, and I wanted to address it. First of all, toxic masculinity in the lesbian community is not something that's unknown to any of us. You guys know that lesbian misogyny is a thing, right? And that behind every misogynist lesbian is a woman who at some point had her safety threatened by a misogynist, who then felt that she needed to step up and man up. And although
right there, guys. Right there. So guys, in other words, it's all our fault, right? It's all men's fault. She's basically blaming toxic lesbians on us, guys. Guys, how is it that
Lesbians
are toxic to other
lesbians
and this is our fault? Guys, come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world. Guys, they always find a way to blame it on us. There's just toxic people out there. Guys will say there are some toxic chicks out there, right? But girls will say everything toxic about chicks, including when chicks do things to other chicks, involves men. Clown world.
although misogyny is not something that's inherent to the queer community, it absolutely fucking hurts the lesbian community, especially queer women of color who live in the intersection of misogyny and racism. But a lot of people don't like talking about it because they don't want to make themselves a target of comments such as the ones that I'm getting in my inbox, or to appear as though we're not an ally to the LGBTQ community. But the experience that I've had in the lesbian community is that there's a lot of lesbians who don't love women because they have a hard time loving themselves. And that could stem from a lot of things. It could be childhood trauma. It could be, like I said earlier, being threatened mentally, physically, verbally by a misogynist. But this frat boy locker room talk honestly needs to stop, and it needs to be called out. And I don't care to make myself the target of such hate comments as long as I'm addressing something that's super, super important to me. Pardon my red eyes.
There you go, guys. There you go. Absolute foolishness, right? What are you talking about?
You stupid woman!
Clown world, right? And guys, you know, a lot of women, right, all these modern chicks, if a guy has any boundaries at all, he's toxic, he's a narcissist, right? Well, guys, I'm not an expert on woman stuff, but it seems like they have a hard time with boundaries, right? So there's probably a whole group of lesbians that are saying, look, I would prefer for you to not move in with me immediately. I would prefer to not have you be friends with all your exes, right? Come on now. And of course, anytime that the person that a woman's dating has boundaries, all of a sudden she says, how dare you? And calls them toxic, calls them misogynist or any of that, right? Come on, man. And guys, she has 162 comments here, but you know what, guys, I don't care enough. Honestly, it's all misandry, guys. All misandry, right? Here we are talking about lesbians, about women, and somehow they're blaming it on us. And guys, they're hashtags. Hashtag Latin lesbian. Hashtag lesbians of TikTok. Hashtag lesbian. Hashtag LDHD TV. Hashtag intersectionality. Hashtag misogynistic. Hashtag mask lesbians of TikTok. Hashtag lesbianas. Hashtag femmes of TikTok. Right? And guys, this whole misogynoir, right? Intersectionality between, a gender and race and all, guys, come on.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Clown world.
Okay, I've been seeing way too many lesbians on here bragging and posting about how they pull in all the straight women. That is the same toxic shit that men do to lesbians, saying that they could turn us straight. We have to do better than that. We have to do better than that. I'm not saying that two consenting adults can't experiment. That's not it. This isn't even about that. This is you trying to gain clout by saying you could pull in straight women. It's toxic.
Look at that, guys. So they're trying to say, like, just how guys are like, she's lesbian, huh? I think I can pull her, right? That lesbians do it to straight girls, right? Guys, insane. Absolutely insane. Right? Or how LDHD TV guys, right? Go, yeah. Even though I know you aren't, I can pull you, right? Guys, that's some craziness right there, you know? And guys, she has 425 comments here. Someone says, this contributes to bi erasure. Okay? Someone says, yes, thank you. I'm a woman that's in a relationship with a man. My sexuality is not up for grabs. I'm not a label. I'm not just straight. I'm super straight. Someone says, it's about respect for everyone's identity. Amen. Man, oh man, oh man. Guys, foolishness, right? And guys, are hashtags. Hashtag LDHDTV. Hashtag toxic masculinity. Of course, they blame us again. Hashtag gay girl. Hashtag girls who like girls. Hashtag lesbian. Hashtag TikTok lesbian. Hashtag LDHDTV. Hashtag gay pride. Hashtag lesbians of TikTok. Hashtag TikTok lesbians. All right, you guys. This is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Guys, let me know if you agree with me. This is the only way that the women can actually understand what men go through. So, all right, guys. Have a good one.